Today I'm going to be installing saddlebag guards on my 2016 Yamaha FJR from MC Enterprise. These are the saddlebag guards, and that's the hardware it came with. Each of the saddlebag guards are labeled right or left as shown, and here's the hardware it came with. This longer screw or bolt, 10mm by 75mm, that's going to go on the right side. This shorter bolt, the 10mm by 70mm, that's going to go on the left side, on the left bottom. And you have 4 different spacers. This one is going to go on the right bottom. This one's going to go on the left bottom. This is the shortest spacer of them all. And this will go both on the right and the left side on the top. And this is going to go on the top bolt that we're going to be removing on both sides. So the instructions first says to remove the saddlebag. So I'm going to remove the saddlebag on the right side first, and then I'm going to remove this bolt and this bolt from both sides. Alright, so I removed the saddlebag and I checked the torque levels of the factory setting. And the factory torque was 20 foot-pounds for this bolt as well as this bolt that's holding the muffler. On the instructions from MC Enterprises, there's no indication of torque specs, so I wanted to check the factory before I remove the bolts completely. So I'm going to go ahead and remove this top rear bolt first, and it's going to be a 6mm hex key. Alright, so now I'm going to remove the bottom bolt that's holding the exhaust, and it's going to be a 14mm socket. There's a bolt in the back and a washer. There's a washer right here. Make sure that stays in place with the rubber grommet. Don't lose that. That's going to stay with the muffler. Alright, so here's the guard and here's the R. It's going to be aligned this way with the R on the bottom. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and use the blue Loctite, thread up and place the Loctite on the threads, and I'm going to put the spacers on here. The fatter spacer is going to go on the bottom. And this bolt, the larger of the 2 bolts, between the skinny and the fat bolt, is going to go on the bottom. Alright, so the top bolt is 6mm from the canyon cage, and the bottom bolt is an 8mm hex key for the canyon cage. I'm going to go ahead and torque both bolts to 20 pounds. And there it is, MC Enterprise Saddlebag Guard. It's going to be the same method on the left side. I'm going to go ahead and reinstall the saddlebag and then work on the left side. Alright, there it is. The canyon cages with the saddlebag guards. Looks good. Here's the canyon cage with the slider. Here's the foot peg, passenger foot peg. This gives you an idea of the passenger peg with the saddlebag guard. This is with the MC Enterprise Saddlebag Guards. The passenger will definitely feel it in the back. It'll be against, their foot would be against the bar. My foot's touching it. I would have to cant it forward some, but yeah, my heel barely goes to the back of it, or I guess it could go like this. I don't know. Probably go like this for the passenger, go a little sideways, but yeah, it still works. Some people were recommending the other one, the T-Rex. I have no experience with those, so if you ride two up a lot, might want to consider that, or your passenger would just basically have to ride like this, a little canted. So that's it for the video on how to install these MC Enterprise Saddlebag Guards. I hope this video helped. If so, please give me a thumbs up, and good luck on your install or your project.